Hey guys, Carrie here. I haven't done a video in a while. I've kind of had every excuse under the sun to procrastinate and not do a video. But this is just going to be an update of what's going on and why it's been so long since I've done one. I was trying to like make it all perfect and make sure the background is okay, and like maybe I should do something with my hair, but I just really don't care right now. I just kind of want to um, keep y'all informed of what's been happening. So I have a grandson on the way. Yay! My daughter is 5 months pregnant. So that's just more motivation for me to stay sober, which I have been sober still. This month will be 9 months sober from alcohol. And let's see, I have a little over 2 years recovery from meth. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and I still have my struggles, but I did complete my 12 steps in AA. So I'm still working my ninth step. I haven't made my amends to everybody, but I'm working on that. I recently did an amends to the father of my daughter, which I'd never thought I would do. And I was so nervous on the way over there that I couldn't breathe. I was like, I was hyperventilating a little bit. But it went well. As well as could be expected. So I'm really happy about that. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. See, I start to do a video and it's like, ah! I have started working on the formula of compassion again. And it's funny because there's my cat, Malin. Malin! Hey, buddy. Hi. I love Malin. All of the things that I've worked on of the situations, like, okay, so here's what I do. I will ask my soul at night, or my guides. I'll be like, what situation should I work on next, and let me know in my dreams, and something like that. It's a little bit better the way I say it than that, but you get the gist of it. So I say that, and then I pay attention to my dream. Well, so far it's been situations that I've already cleared, and I'm just like, wow, like the whole time. I don't know if I did do a new situation with a friend of mine that committed suicide. That one was hard, and it wasn't originally on my list of amends or the formula issues to do, but I finally realized, like, well, maybe I should, and it was very powerful. But yeah, just a bunch of redos on that, and I've come up with this amazing way that it's my own method that I've created to use the formula. And I incorporate the Pandora Radio with it. So I'll be like, okay, let me know how to clear this, or I'll just be like trying to get the other person's perspective, because the whole point of it is to transcend the polarity, because you realize that the other person was playing a role, and you're able to see that mirror that they hold. Well, I'm like, okay, well, get me in the right frame of mind, and I'm blown away every time by the songs that I hear, and I'm just like, holy shit. It might work on other, like Spotify or whatever, but for me personally, I use Pandora. So it really helps me to clear it, and I'm just like, holy crap, I'm able to feel things that I've never thought possible. But I might eventually write a book on that, or do some kind of courses um, with my own, using my own method that I've learned. But of course, I'd have to ask Jalela for permission to teach other people how to do that, because I don't. That would not be right to do it without her permission. So, but that's in the future where I'll help other people. I'm still working on myself. I realized that in my last video, I watched it back, and I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot sit still. It's just the nerves, my nerves talking to people. I guess I should kind of talk about that for a second. I don't want this to get too long, but there's things that's happened in my life that have taught me that it's not okay to express myself. And I'm not talking about, of course, the whole being labeled schizophrenic and mentally ill, that certainly doesn't help, because I've been committed 6 times. It's kind of like, well, shut your mouth and don't say anything and you won't get committed. But of course, I haven't been committed since I've stopped doing drugs. So, go figure. I haven't been arrested since I've stopped doing drugs. Yeah. Anyway. So... So what I was saying is, it's been so hard. When I was a child, I was taught, I was pretty much shut up and put in my place. Anytime that I expressed anything, like, other than appreciation to the woman who raised me, I was put down. I was made to feel like that was wrong. So anytime I expressed anger, sadness, fear of any kind, it just didn't go. It was very traumatic. It was not cool. It definitely put a block on my throat chakra. That you heard that, right? It's like I've been fine all day talking to people or whatever. I shared in AA, in my AA meeting earlier, and everything, it sounded fine. I wasn't like extremely nervous like I normally was. But then I put on this recording, and I'm like, what? I don't know. I get all froggy. Yeah, but and then I have watched some of the other my old videos, like especially the one, it's like my most viewed video. It's called Why is Schizophrenia a Gift? And I get some comments on there about like how I talk and how I'm like waffling or whatever, like jumping around from subject to subject, scattered speech, this and that. And I'm like, well, just look at the shit I've been through, look at everything. If you look at everything as a whole, and I realize it now. I'll probably do another video. I'm not going to delete any of my videos. Sorry, I'm just not. I want to share everything, and that's part of my journey. I'll probably redo it at some point. That's one of the things on my my list to talk about is I did start a website, is starseedawakening.net. It's a work in progress. I've got 2 blogs on there so far. It's a blog. For right now, it's just only a blog. I've also started a Facebook, Starseed Awakening. My name is Carrie Epler. I don't really care. I'm just going to tell y'all. EBPLER. If you want to find me on there on Facebook, I don't mind. I'm not scared of anybody doing anything. I got a stun gun, so if anybody screws with me, I'm gonna stun the shit out of them. But anyway, yeah, I have big plans where, I'll eventually, help other people, and people that have gone through shit want somebody else that's gone through it. It really helps to see that. But for now, I mean, I just do what I can, with what I've got. And I have a lot of stories to share. I really do. I have a lot of, journals that I think I might put on my blog. It's just to kind of show, what I've been through. I mean, I'm not going to put everything, of course, so it'll be redacted. So I don't know. I just have so many ideas. It's just crazy because for a long time I wasn't sleeping. So that's another thing, is I wasn't sleeping at all. I had the worst insomnia. Like, it was so bad that I didn't even feel like a human anymore. I was like, oh my God, what planet am I on? I never slept ever. But that is starting to get a lot better. They put me on my doctor put me on Seroquel. I ain't taken no Seroquel. I'm like, screw you. I haven't taken one of them. I'm like, no, I'm not taking that shit. No way. I was curious just to see what he would say if I told him the truth about, oh, I hear voices, I have visions. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? He's like, unknown. Here, take some Seroquel. That'll help you sleep. I do agree that you're bipolar. And I'm like, thanks, buddy. And he didn't have a sense of humor at all. I was trying to make him laugh. He probably just thought I was completely batshit crazy. But I'm not. I know why I have visions and hear things. I mean, he can kiss my ass. But so I take CBD, just a gummy at night. Like maybe just 25 milligrams at the most. Sometimes I don't even take that much. It might be a little too much, so I could split it in half and make it go even farther. So I do that, mixed with 1 valerian root and melatonin. Is that it? At night. Okay? And then in the daytime, I take L-theanine. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Tart cherry. I think there's something else. GABA. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I'm doing now, and so far it's been pretty good. I mean, I'm getting caught up on my sleep. So, oh yeah, that was next, my insomnia update. And that, yeah, what I just said. Yeah, CBD, valerian root, and melatonin at night, and then GABA, tart cherry, and L-theanine during the day. So, and that pretty much does it. I mean, I don't have to, I'm not going to say you don't, but I don't have to take chemicals. I've taken enough chemicals, so I don't want to take any more chemicals. I am, also, one thing I've missed is I am kennel training my dogs right now. You can't see their kennels. You can see my cat. There he is right there. He's a sweet pea. Yeah, I'm kennel training them. They were like just sleeping with me for a while, and any little movement, and I was awake, and there it goes again. I was awake, and I wanted to eliminate all of the reasons, all of the possible things that could happen that would wake me up. So I went and I bought 3 kennels for them, and I feel better. I really do. And eventually I'll get on and start making videos again. It's just I've got to take baby steps in my recovery. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. And that's a big thing. I mean, I think we just put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be the perfect spiritual beings once we awaken, and we're human. I mean, it doesn't matter what we are in other lifetimes or the multidimensional. I mean, yeah, we're multidimensional and we need that awareness, but I mean, just take a break and, don't be so damn hard on, I'm talking to myself mainly, just don't be so damn hard on ourselves, and this whole like kill the ego thing, that's so stupid. It's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. It doesn't work like that. I'm reading a book right now called Return of the Bird Tribes. It's a beautiful, beautiful book, but I highly suggest that you read it. I mean, I have videos where I'm talking about bird people and that I'm a bird and this and that, and I know how crazy it sounds. Well, then I started reading that book. Like, it don't sound so fucking crazy anymore. It's by Ken Carey, and he also does, and I haven't read it, but he does a book called Channels, a book called Starseed Transmissions. I plan on reading that as well. He's great. I mean, it's a great book. Beautiful. But he, it does talk about how the ego isn't bad. It's the perfect combination between our spirit, the spirit world, which is us, that's who we are, how light fragments down and becomes physical, that's us. And then if you can blend that in with the body, the ego, that's really where it is. And that's what we're missing as a humanity. So anyway, it's really nice to know that, I mean, all of these visions and these hallucinations and delusions that I had throughout my, awakening journey that started in 2015. I mean, and I'm able to now go in and prove to myself that it's real. So anyway, that's all I got right now. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that I'm moving soon out of here. I mean, this place, it served its purpose. I'm really grateful for it. But it's just time to go. We got some problems here. I've put in a rental application for this little duplex in town, for me and my daughter. So we're really we're praying that, we'll get some good news this week, and be moving very, very soon. So, one thing at a time. But okay, I'm going to go now, and thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you all for subscribing, and for supporting me. And if you have anything to say or whatever, feel free to leave a comment, or you can also email me at kaekle99@gmail.com. Otherwise, have a good night. Bye-bye.